Welcome into the PHNX Daily Bet Show. I'm your host, Shane Vlog, and I'm here in the 4 Weeks Mini Bar on the best day ever. It is day one of March Madness, round one, Thursday, Friday, the best 2 days in sports betting, in my opinion. And we are getting treated to some great games. Michigan State looks like Michigan State already. Tom Izzo gets this team ready for March, and they just dominated the first game of March Madness. Duquesne and BYU are in a dogfight, 56-54 right now live. And Creighton's still trying to pull away from Akron. They're at halftime. But, man, we got some good games. I'm not going to talk about U of A yet because they're tied with Long Beach State, which is kind of crazy. But, okay. Are they in trouble? I don't know. Who knows? They're currently 12.5-point favorites if you want to get in on that. Eric, before we get into the nitty-gritty, I'll entertain the people. If you could just do me one favor. There's a hat on my desk that I need you to grab really fast.
I'll be right back.
Perfect. So, chat, 3 games live right now, about to be 4 in 12 minutes with the first 1-16 seed matchup, North Carolina and Wagner. But drop in the chat if you have an upset. Drop in the chat who you think is going to cut down the nets come April 8th. My pick right now, and I haven't given this out on the show, actually, which is surprising, but I'm taking Auburn. I think they're playing some of the best basketball in the country right now, and they're hot. And that's always what's scary. Plus, they have what it takes to win an NCAA tournament, and that is athleticism, size, and they can shoot the ball a little bit. So I'm backing Auburn this year. But we'll get into my picks right off the bat because we got to get into these soon to get in the best lines. So we'll start off with the first pick, and it's a Defen lock, and it's Oregon money line. I don't know if you saw my shirt, but we're back in the pack through and through today. Oregon is favored in this game as an 11 seed against South Carolina. A lot of people like South Carolina, and I understand why, but this team's hot, man. And Fale Dante doesn't miss many shots. He made every single shot against Colorado in the Pac-12 championship, and this team is just playing well. And obviously coaching is a huge part about March Madness, and they got one of the best in Dana Altman. We'll go to my next pick, which is also a Defen lock. It's Gonzaga, -7. There's a ton of value on this because the line was inflated a little bit in Gonzaga's favor, and it's been pushed down because people just love McNeese. And I think that the NCAA selection show didn't do people any favors that wanted to bet on McNeese because I don't know if you guys remember, but right when McNeese was picked to play Gonzaga, everybody was like, uh-oh, like on the broadcast too. And understandably so, they're 30-3, but they haven't really played anybody. Yes, they have the recipe of what it takes. They love to force turnovers. They shoot a ton of threes and make a ton of threes. But Gonzaga's a really good basketball team. And going back to coaching, Mark Few is one of the best. And he gets his teams ready for March, at least the early rounds of it. And we haven't seen them make a run since they were in the Final Four and the championship last time it was in Arizona, and we might see that again. I like this team this year. I don't think they have what it takes to get super deep in the tournament, but they're winning this game, and they're going to win it handily. I'm taking Gonzaga -7. Into the next Defen lock. We only got Defen locks today because we are riding the Flyers, baby. Dayton Flyers +1. I don't believe in the Mountain West. How many times do I have to tell you people? Give me Dayton +1. I know this team lost to Duquesne, who is currently leading by 2 with 3 minutes to go. You should have that game on a side TV, by the way, because that game's a banger. That game has been back and forth all day. Back to Dayton. Dayton is not favored in this game, which I think is disgustingly disrespectful. Yes, they lost their last game. Yes, they got bounced in the first round of their conference tournament, but they're going to win today, and they're going to dominate today. They have a 20-point-per-game score, and that is what you need to get you past the first round. If you're a 7 or a 10 seed or anything higher than a 6, you need a guy, and they have a guy. Give me Dayton and the Flyers +1. We got another Defen lock for you. We're coming back at it. Kansas -7.5. You talk about a line that got deflated. Holy crap. Kansas, I know. Their best player is out, and Kevin McCullough is awesome. But Hunter Dickinson is still playing for this team. Morehead State? Morehead State? Keep the music rolling. Morehead State? Are you serious? Oh, no, it's Illinois. Excuse me. It's the same thing. Who's Kansas playing again? Samford? Same thing. Samford? 7.5 point dogs? No. Give me Kansas. We'll talk about Morehead State, though. We'll talk about Morehead State in Illinois and Terrence Shannon Jr. in a bit. Do we have another lock, or is it just the teaser next? Okay. Well, we got a little excited there. We got to calm down. We got to bring it back a little bit. Let's look at the score. 58-56 Duquesne. Just everybody relax. Creighton's up 7, by the way. Creighton minus 12 was one of my favorite picks. Too bad the game started. You can get the minus 12.5 right now, live. There's some good live betting going on. Arizona, minus 11.5. Could be worth it. I'd say stay away. Kind of scary. 2 minutes to go. They're down 1 in the first half. You can take Duquesne minus 1.5. They're up 2 with 3 minutes to go. Or you can take this sensual, nice teaser I got for you. We're going to get all cute here. Kick back. Pour yourself a glass of red wine. I don't care if it's 11:42, 12:42, 1:42, 2:42, wherever you are right now in the world. We're taking Kansas money line. We're taking Washington State plus 6.5. We're taking Terrence Shannon Jr. and Illinois minus 5. Morehead State? Morehead State? Obviously, all of these lines are teased down. And I'm taking Texas money line because, why, Eric? I don't believe in the Mountain West. Not at all. Colorado State blew out Virginia. Virginia shouldn't have been in the tournament. They shouldn't have been there in the first place. Taking Texas. Max Abmas. You talk about a bucket. That's Max Abmas. Max Abmas, Texas money line. That parlays around plus 270. Change your lines however you want. Bet responsibly. Come out to our events this weekend. But most importantly, have a great Thursday and a great Friday. Tell your work you're sick. Enjoy basketball. This is the best time of year. These are the best 2 days of basketball. These are the best 2 days of sports. Enjoy it while you can. And follow me on Twitter at Shane Deef. You can follow the show on Twitter at PHNX_bets. Follow PHNX_sports across all socials, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. And as I said, guys, Saturday we got a tea party coming up at Dobson Ranch Golf Course. Get your tickets online at gophnx.com/events. And on Sunday, if you're a hockey fan or you're a Yotes fan, we got a takeover. I think the tickets are sold out for the actual takeover, but all of the information on what to do beforehand is on the events tab at gophnx.com. Guys, it's been a pleasure. As JJ said, this is March. Until next time, until tomorrow, same show, same thing. Peace, love, and we sleep in May.
We all silly like the mayor.